Last time on Dragon Ball Z / Z, I once again took advantage of Russia, so now they should be mostly closed off. Yes, they can make these frontiers here, but I don't think they'll be able to make any more because they're not connected to the capital. Yeah. And now, finally, after a long-ass wait, it's time to complete Choson One and take some Bengal lands. And then maybe even move to Brunei lands. What's taking my fancy? I also just remembered last time that absolutism is reduced when you debase currency. So, to my stupidity, I've wasted about 10 years of absolutism game. The nation's too big for me to go for the... I feel it's too big anyway for me to go for the thing you can do, court and country. This is a really nice event, because when you have it, you get something like 30 extra maximum absolutism. But if your max absolutism is 100, you don't need it. Which is partly what the increasing of my estate lands is going to do for me. I don't want to click this button though. After a few episodes of being in the red, there is now a green balance. That's even with 40 ducats worth a month of corruption being rooted out. My harmony's going to get back to 100, so I'm gonna perform fusion with the Catholic group, which would then mean I'm fusioned up with every single lasting religion in the world. Rest in peace, my Zoroastrian baby. That one province that got converted just before I took it. In the words of James Blunt, goodbye my lover, goodbye my friend. So, now that I'm back to earning money, best way to celebrate is to spend all that money. And as also previously mentioned, I'm torn between whether I'm going to take the final Gov reform as the war score cost, or rather the 10th one as war score cost or Gov cap. But I did mention that I'm getting a lot of Gov cap modifiers, so the Gov cap flat is better. And I want level 3 of the Palace of Bangkok. That would be good. So all my units can just come somewhere down here. Speed 5 this bad boy. I cannot reduce any autonomies. Autonomy was recently increased. By what? I never increased it. Oh, I think it was via an event. Okay, that's another... Let's go leather cannon. You want offensive pips on cannons because they're the ones at the back. They won't be attacked, but they will attack. And then later game, the front line needs to have more defensive pips. It's just the swingering of it. So, Yanji's manufactory is being built, which is a nice one because I recall it being salt. So it should give me enough of a decent income. Production building wise, I can take all the provinces where I put manufactories in and put the production buildings in there. And then also like these ones. Yeah, that's fine. So next job is Tech 18. Will be a mill tech. which I've previously discussed as being quality. You've had no manpower for 5 episodes, Forehead. Yes, that's true. I will continue to have 0 manpower, Forehead. Quantity is overrated. It's not actually. It's actually decent. It's got some really nice synergistic policies. To be fair. Like, the pen relies on the sword is pretty decent if you're running a vassal game. I like core ideas. Infantry and artillery costs is really nice. Yeah, there's some, and I also quite like the one for infrastructure with the reinforced cost and speed. The more you play bigger nation, the more you play like blob campaigns, the more you realise that reinforced cost and speed is really nice modifiers to have. Because it just keeps your nation ticking through quicker. Here it is. Choson One, inbound. I am not going to co-belligerate because I am not fussed about fighting whatever they're called. Balmanis. I'm also paying too much for fort maintenance again because the more I conquer, the more forts I take. These forts here are also somewhat unimportant. This fort is now considered unimportant. This one is now considered unimportant. If I want forts, I'll create a line to protect just Asia. It would just be the Asia line. And I can just push through to Europe. And then the Shang army will come along and just fight the Bengalese. Again, this fort is just really nice to have, so that's staying. And then I might take Isfahan when I fight the Mughals. Career ends later this year. Perfect. They have only Hormuz as an ally. I'll just eat some Mughals. Get myself bordering the Ottomans, finally. And Mewar, I imagine. I imagine I want this bottom half here. Then I can fight through Mewar as well. Then I take Jumla. Oh, the Ottomans ally Jampur, do they? Interesting. Anyway, I need to start bringing these excess troops up here. Rains bring fertility. But Toto blesses the rain star in Africa, so you know. That's also pretty important. Actually, I'm going to put this on this. My little PogChamp can go and support the Grand Company. I will try this with the Shang army. Yeah, this fort has been so worth it, I might just upgrade it to level 4. And they stopped because they know that I would beat them. That's interesting. I'd have thought they'd have gone, nah, we've got more units. We've got pretty much the same ideas. We'd fight this. But no, they're just running. That's fine. Siege down Kale. The rabbits will be happy. I mean, I don't have rabbits, but you know, you can set your own rabbits, or you know, put in an invisible rodent. They won't move because the fort has been breached, which is why they're not running. And also because Fred's got more artillery than actual like people. Fred's people to cannon ratio is way off. Yeah, I took a lot of losses because of the cannons, but that was a good show. That was a very good show. But I do need to update Fred's army. He does need extra people with him. So yeah, I could not really do ace currency anymore. That would be foolhardy. I've remembered, I've realised and recognised that the absolutism should be a flowing. Anytime I get a legitimacy hit, I'll take it. Because you can strengthen your legitimacy. If you're at 99 legitimacy, you can strengthen your legitimacy for 100 at mil power. Just like you can at 90. So basically, just as long as it's not 100, you can strengthen legitimacy for the absolutism. It's very nice. I actually don't care for dip 17 right now. I want the extra crown lands from developing. So I need to find some cheap provinces with some good trade goods. And just update them. So now I should be on about 54%. Wow. Call it as you see it. Yeah, they might have a problem. And I say might because it's more than might. I can just join up with the Xiang army. There's so many things stacked on this fort that I thought that Burmans were attacking them, or someone was attacking them. But no, they're just there to give me extra attrition. Which isn't wanted, but always appreciated, I guess. Yes, I want to increase this one. This is the one I want. Pegus. Pegu 18. They're going to go and try and siege down Kaor? Because they're hungry? I mean, they're not. This is Hungary. Wow! Hungary ate their Albanian vassal and took some Venetian lands. Oh yeah, because Venice is a one province minor. Utrecht is sieging down French Britain. That's fun. Can I take something here? Yeah, I can take some ducats. And then once they're gone, which is just me taking this 6k down, who aren't going to move because they're very invested in this siege. Sometimes it actually pays to have the lower forts because it's like unit baiting. Sure, they get taken quicker, but it baits them out, which I also like. And they just got the province. Crazy stuff. Where are you going to run to is my question. To where? MG? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then from MG? To Mangang? then probably down to their own provinces. One would stipulate. So anyway, next up is Tech 17 and Admin, and then oh yeah, actually I quite like the Fort Maintenance from the Hermit Kingdom mission. But yeah, they should want peace now. Good. And unless something's wrong, this should also trigger Choson One. There we go! Korea! Choson One! Okay. So, as Korea, own or have a subject own all Shinto, Confucian and Buddhist provinces in the world. Primary mission achieved. Fantastic. So, for anybody wanting to watch just for the Choson One achievement, this is it. Done. Kaputski. However, both the video and the campaign will continue. I've expressed my enjoyment for this campaign, and I will continue it as such. This is likely going to be a 1821er now. But yeah, yet another achievement down. It's looking good. I'll also call it for a bit so I can get these extra ideas. My truce with them in 1634. Oh, the Mughals are my next target, aren't they? Because I said I was going to take South. So I was going to take South Mughals. Then I might go for Isfahan. Take this province. Oh yeah, because Isfahan is a subject of the Mughals. They'll be in my war by default. Awesome. So this is kind of cute borders. I like the Korea name, literally covering over Bengals. So they're allied only with Burmese. Jampur, as usual, getting allies out the wazoo. We were only allying Indians. Vijayanagar, Gowal and Jumla. Gowal and Jumla. It's fine. 119% now. Because it's no longer the age of Reformation. But yeah, I want this land now. Then I might also take... I mayhaps also take Hormuz, so I can come down here. I mean, Hormuz itself is 108%. I wouldn't co-belligerate them, but I could take this, this and this perchance, which would then allow me to take Mamluki in Arabia, then take Yemen, and I could secure the United Arab UAE, and then that's a big ass Somalia, but still. I'm not fussed about this right now, even though I should be. Because I should be taking lands nearer my home, but you know what, it's okay. It'll all smoothing out in the end. Smoothing? Smoothen. Just need to keep the crown land coming in. Let's demand payment in full. Start paying off another loan. I know I haven't got global trade yet. I'm honestly fine without it for now. Just a couple extra manufactories. Then more GovCap reduction. Again, I've already got the absolutism multiple universities thing. I'd want my first one is absolute government. I understand administrative efficiency is also useful, but I'd like the absolutism first. Be at least 5 different promoted cultures. Yeah, okay. Fine. Say, Jurchin, how would you like to actually be promoted now? Anyway. Found 3 different trade companies. Which my first one's Siam, right? Indochina. Yes, I am. And then I said I was gonna do Malacca once I'd finished with Brunei, but honestly, I'm not gonna be patient. I'm just gonna do it now. Because I'm under the suspicion that the one level 2 in Bang and the one level 2 in Brunei might not be enough to stop my trade company. I'm happy with that. My units are almost all in position now. And I just need to chug through 40,000 reinforcements. So I'll just speed 5 this for a while. Let my units recover. And then I need to give Fred some friends. So yeah. Earn lots of monies. Down to 13 loans, so I've gone from 40,000 to 28,000. Ghazni. Provinces in my next war target, you say? I think I could maybe get on board for that. So what, pray tell, is the Mughals up to? 77k. That's cute. I'm at 150. Slash, I could hire another merc company. Why do Livonia... Oh, they're all of Russia, aren't they? Russia's fighting Livonians. Yeah, Commonwealth. Commonwealth-Russian War. Defender against Commonwealth in the Commonwealth-Russia War. Blocking ports. Oh, this is a trade war. They use trade, so they're not exactly going to take any provinces. Very certain that CB can't take provinces. I think it just disallows it. So whatever makes them happy, I suppose. In the meantime, 30k to go. So 2 more years. Just going to build the basic barracks first. There we go. And then, as I mentioned, I want absolutism first, because although the admin efficiency is an immediate benefit, the yearly absolutism is a long-term benefit. I'll take the long-term benefits first. See? Changed by 2 a year now. That'll catch up in no time. The extra 20% I'll make up in some way. Even then, 80 absolutism is perfectly fine. But I can use Machiavellianism reign. See, tier 9, heretic and heathen provinces do not give any pay. It was basically the same as B Confucian. But you don't get it until then. Go, army and navy tradition increased. I stuff's all cooled. I'm only 100 over in my gov cap, which means I'm very inclined to get some of these Chinese provinces to also be, yeah, something like that. That looks good. They can all be called up. Then more income, more manpower, more everything. See, that only added under 100 more for a whole lot of extra income. I'll just progressively add more and more as I go through. My little PogChamp needs to be finished. Fred. I need to get to 10k above 0. Because I want to turn this into 22 or something. Lundberg now? Expansion focus. Not a lot of changes there. So I've still got 70 ducats worth of loan to pay off and I'm still 50 ducats over. Okay, now I'm starting to get positive manpower. Apparently not much. Because... oh, yeah, of course. The amount left to reinforce is less, but it's still taken from the... there we go. Now I should start to get pretty much full. Because almost everything's fully reinforced. Conqueror. More separatism when that guy comes into power. That's good. I will gain harmony. I do not want to build any great projects at the moment. That money is earmarked for level 3 Bangkok and loans right now. So that's fine. And I'm 10,000 manpower in the plus, so Fred can have 10,000 more men. Oh, I need to give the Yangban the loyalty, I think. Because the Shizu loyalty is higher. It is not. Ah well, win some you lose some. Level 3 half price. I could do with some mana. Yeah. I'll even make them level 4 for now. I don't want to go too high. But level 4 is fine. We'll say I'm still not completely out of debt, so I'm not out of the woods entirely. I'll let this tick up for a couple more months. I can take another couple of ideas, but I do need global trade. This needs to be done. But the cost is going down and down. And the money I'm earning is only going up and up, so still only added to Hormuz. And I said I was going to take maybe the bits of Arabia. I was going to take Hormuz and then like down here and through, so I can border Mamluks. But the Mamluks are getting their teeth kicked in by the Ottomans, so maybe I just take this land. Yeah, I could just take this land, consolidate this, and then leave them with this and just take them out. Or stop the Ottoman advance. I could take the bordering provinces to prevent these Turkey boys from expanding. Because they're at 220k already. Cool. Okay. It's been about 30 years since I last had this amount of manpower. I feel uneasy. External perfectionism. Go. I made it sound like a Pokemon for a second there. Go, external perfectionism, and then it's just like perfected, or whatever. And it's like external perfectionism. Use Thunderbolt. Don't ask why Thunderbolt, but this one's using Thunderbolt. I got the TM from Lieutenant Surge. I felt pretty cool. It had to be put on someone. Doesn't matter that my Raichu was gonna get the ability to learn at next level. I had to use it. So I think they're going to try and keep the F away from me now. I'm going to sit on my mana points for a little bit here. Not sure if I want to actually get another idea or just tech up, because there's a couple of useless ideas coming up for me, i.e. horse, ship. But you know, cannons and discipline are great. But Tech 19 is quite nice for the extra unit types. So there's that to contest with. Yeah, without as many participants and with more of a advantage my way, this war should go quite swimmingly. Oh, Particularists are sieging down my province for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then this isn't good. Stop making my people lose all their loyalty. I think one of the great projects has been Shizu loyalty, and I've been turning it down every time. I've been like, yeah, that's not useful, but now it would be useful. That was a lot of particularists as well, by the way. That was actually a closer war than needed. In come the Mughals. Are they going to try and de-siege Delhi, or are they going to try and attack me? It doesn't matter what they do, because I'm coming back for them. No, Baluchistan, I'm not going to vassalize you. I'm owning everything. There is no more vassals to be had this game. I'm just taking everyone, even if the opportunity strikes well. Ooh, that Russia. That Russia. They're definitely using a trade CB, because you can see war score, war goal about the ports. So I don't think they can take any provinces. This should not be changed. I'm fairly certain it prevents the taking of land. I can deal with Russia in 6 years. Oh, so the main person in the Mamluk war that Ottomans are against is actually the Akhan Innu. After all that time of having them as their ally, they've gone, I see no more use for you and just try to get rid of them. Yeah, well, that's fine. They're going to come for Delhi. Fine by me. Ooh, it's not fine with me with that many troops. Wow, that was immediate. Actually immediate. Oh well, this is gonna be near enough immediate as well. Bukhara. That 5k is getting wiped. These guys don't really know what they want to do. I'll move the Grand Company out so they can go into Sirhind. Well, you know, not take the bait. It's also okay. You don't have to take the bait. I'll just take trade efficiency. That's still high. I just need to attack Del Low. Anhalt's running around in Russia. Humorous. Or rather, they're Russian around in Russia. So I don't think that the Mughals are going to be able to take that fort anytime soon. External perfection against Zungar. They tend to get released via an event. I know that they've released them manually. I can see the... What the hell did you release, Commonwealth? And also, this shouldn't have happened. Oh no, they've already got them calls. They're fine. That's fine, actually. So they didn't take any land, as the CB doesn't allow it. But they did release weird provinces of Kazan and Sibir. Like, they're not mentally sane. This is just a weird... This is just a weird peace deal. What is nice, though, is that the Russians are cleaved in two. The Ottomans, Kazan, and Perm all connect as a border to stop the Russians here. So for sure, my next Russian war takes this. All this land should be able to be takeable in one, realistically. Or as close as damn it, because this is up to 641%. This will be like 550%. It really is quite nuts how much extra of the land is all in that few base provinces. Well, nearly at 50% war score. But they're coming back for Delhi, which is fine. Not going to stop them. Or are they going to go for my 30k? They're either going for Delhi or my 30k stack. Also, that's not... Okay. Clearly that when it says war score plus 10, it's like plus 9.9 or something. Because I'm not getting ticking. And ticking starts at 10. Yeah, they're going for this. I mean, that was kind of the more logical one to go for anyway, if you ask me. I don't think they made a wrong decision at all. However, I am going to go and take that fort for real. And you're too late to move, so I'm swinging the war score back my way. Isfahan's joining in, but they're still outnumbered. But actually they're saying, lol, no, get me out. They're at 4.5 morale. Why is their morale so low? It's actually insane. And then Hormuz. Yeah, I'm going to take dip 17, 18 even. Yeah, I'm just going to fight this despite the fact that they outnumber me. And that's why. Because I can just cause so much more damage. And they've got bad combat because they've got too many cavalry. And I deal extra fire damage. This is why I need to get my full back row cannons soon. This is actually inefficient. Because Tech 16 should be full back row. Also any nation where you've got fire modifiers, such as the Netherlands, really should be more fire focused. Also, Portugal's a really good nation for artillery actually. You get an extra artillery fire +1 or something. It does a lot more than you'd let on. They're going to fight me in their mountains. I need to reinforce that with everything possible. I think they're doing it out of desperation though. Yeah. It's fine. I have all their forts and now a ticking war score. Not fussed if I don't take anything from Hawaii either. Tunis, Fezzan, Hormuz and Jampur. Okay. I think I was still only allied to Barmanis. They're retreating back towards their capital actually, so that was a decent retreat for them. That's all my states now fully cored. Hormuz, are you for real? Will regain up to 100% of its reserve manpower. Veterans flock to the Jiang army. Careers highly regarded as mercenary captains both for our international prestige and, most importantly, for our reputation for playing mercenary roles on time and at the agreed rates. Wow, I'd never seen an event that gives you back your... I don't recall ever seeing an event that gives you back your mercenary reserves. Or I might have had it and not noticed before, but that's a very unusual event for me to have. I'll say that much. What's going on with Garwal? Attacker against Mughals in the Mawari reconquest of Dundar. Interesting. Now is a good time to attack. I think most of the Mughals units are here now. Or they got wiped out by Mawar. I can just go siege this. So I'm at 66% war score. Hopefully this gets here in time. Oh, they just didn't win the siege, that's fine. But yeah. So I'm about 70% war score right now after this fight. Perfect. There you go, 71%. I should be able to take about 90% when you consider like additional reasons. What about if I do what I said I was going to do? Block off the Ottomans. Block off... So yeah, as I said before, about 90%. Right, so block off the Turkish front from this side. I'll also take this. I can actually just do this. And that's 69% overextension. Nice. It's looking good. So I still need to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 more reforms. I might not even get to, looking at the pace, I might not even get to do it, if I'm honest. Total perfections against the Ottomans. Scary. My truce is 4 years' time. So this should now be focused over here. Anyway, that's something I'll look into next time. Yeah, I'll look into it next time. So that's it for now. Oh, nice. And I got extra PP for being ahead of Mughals. Lovely. Right. So, ta-ta for now.